Now, I use one that's called Nutrisense because they've got like a 2-week trial. They call it a 2-week trial. And so I tried it for 2 weeks. And you see that little Band-Aid she's got on the back of her arm? That's just the covering. It's like it's just a regular circular Band-Aid. The actual disc is a little tiny white disc. It's really small. And what's great about this is, first of all, you don't have to go see a doctor to get this. You can order this online. They'll send it to you, and it looks like a little circular stamper, right? And it gives you really clear instructions. You take 2 pieces of plastic, you click them together, and then it's ready. And then you just put it on the back of your arm, and you just, like that, you don't feel any pain. You put the band, it doesn't bleed. You put the bandage on, you keep that there and keep it, semi-dry, and then you're ready to go for 2 weeks. So that's how I did it. I did it a couple times just to really look at the data. It's like $175 or so, and there's discount coupons online, so you can I think you can get it for $150 is what I wound up paying.
I want to know what it's going to be when during a bike ride, and I haven't really seen that yet. And how does fueling affect it? How does intensity of the bike ride affect it? I think
here's the thing:
you can really change your performance.
It'll give you the graph over time. Even if you don't click on it during your event, it'll show you your graph over time. And if you know what time you're wanting to look at something, you can look at it on the graph. So you don't actually have to touch it then.
I see what you're okay. So help me out. It's this Nutrisense one is continuously monitoring your glucose. How often will it plot out on the graph what your glucose is? I mean, it's not every second.
Whenever you activate it. Every time you activate it, it'll give you the next scan. But
which means you have to touch it to your arm, touch it to the device. That's when you activate it. That's how you activate it, correct?
Right. It'll start at that moment, and it'll continue to record data. Then you'll touch it again, and from the moment you touched it from the first time to the next time, it'll show you the whole graph throughout the period of time.
Okay. Well, thank you for clearing that up. I thought it was giving you spot checks when you touched it. Every time that would check your glucose.
No,
every time you touched it.
All continuous. So it'll show you for an hour what's happened.